What's good, fellow collectors? I got something that's really old school. Something that's, it was one of my grails when I was younger. But anyway, now they've come out with different iterations of it. I figure I might as well bust it open. And here's a little known fact. I'm going to open up a figure today, right? Happy Thursday. We're going to make it Thunder Thursday. It's an original Bandai Lino from 2011. And this is basically a remake of a classic. So it's a classic, but just better articulation. And this is pretty old. So this is when the new Thundercats came out. They came out with, Tiger and Lino. And then this was the new, you know what I'm saying? So I've had this for quite a minute. The box art is cool. You know what I mean? Like, bruh. So I figured I've had him for a while. It's been just about 15 years almost. He has never been open. He's still strapped in there. A lot of people told me not to do this, but I'm going to. So, Thunder. 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 Thundercats. Let's go. So we're going to pop them open. Ooh. Now you can get this online, and I've seen a few new ones. They got them out there, so it is what it is. They got different versions too. It's crazy. So I've had this for a hot minute. I haven't opened this since I got this 2011 till now. I remember getting this at Toys R Us, and I was so amped because I got this and I got the really big collector's one. So I'm not gonna take. Oh, you know what? I never even noticed that in there. So once you take it off, they go to I never really noticed it. Wow, there's mad dust falling out the box. Like, that's crazy. Anyway, it's like disintegrated dust. So I don't know what color these things were supposed to be. If they were originally white, the straps and whatnot, but they yellowed over time. So I got a couple accessories. Got 18 points for articulation. Look at the head sculpt there. He's looking good. See, this is the Lionel that everyone's trying to get right now. Like, as far as you guys buying the remakes, this is the one that you really want. Trust me. So, wow, he's dusty, bro. I don't understand how he's so dusty and he's been inside this thing for so long and it's been shut. Like, wow, bro. The paper didn't do well, so let's cut that out. Oh, there's not even no spring to this. It just cuts open. Let's cut that. Cut that. I remember seeing these for $100 at one point. There's been so many remakes of them, though. So here's a fun fact. If you didn't know, Lionel is 6'9". So, like, when you try to put him up next to a Legend or a McFarlane, he's actually gonna look right. But next to a Legend, nah, he's not gonna look right at all. So let's pull your boy out. I'm not gonna pull his fist out right now. Let's pull your boy out. Let's see how his joints have held up after what, 15 years in here. His head feels kind of, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully he's not like inside disintegrated. You know how some of this plastic be. Oh, his hand came off. Well, okay, no. So I guess the option is, see his joint there. So now let's see how far back. His leg goes back pretty decent. Hold up. You know you gotta have one of these. You gotta clean off these figs. I don't know why he was dusty. He was never resealed or nothing. It's crazy. His back is pretty shiny. Anyway, so they go to leg. Right? He's got we're gonna have to fix that later in post or something, you know what I mean? But whatever. He's got the double jointed. 2011 had the double jointed, right? Ooh, look at that. He got the swivel, the twist, you know what I'm saying? The up and down. He's got pretty good artic there, bro. I'm not too happy about that joint, but hey, this was 2011. It is what it is. They had what they had. You know what I'm saying? So now what I'm learning, and I'm pretty sure this head comes off, right? But yo, it's so loose. Wow. Yeah. Whatever. We'll figure that out. But yeah, look at his belt. I don't know what that gap is in the back. I don't know if he has a rotation. He does. So the belt comes down a little bit. I'm not sure what this here exactly is supposed to, if it's supposed to hold. I think it just hangs there, so that's part of the belt, I guess. And now his claw, well, which I dropped, of course. The claw, where you put the Sword of Omens into, there goes that. Pretty cool, you know what I'm saying? Let me grab the sword out the pack. So now we pulled it out. Now, I guess the Sword of Omens before it transforms, and true to the show, you know what I'm saying? You can see how that's painted in it. The paint is pretty good, actually. But it goes exactly there with a cutout for the eye of Thundera. Look at that. It's pretty good. Pretty nice. Well crafted, you know what I mean? Because that's how he holds his jump off. So now you got the ball here, and you simply pop that in there. And I don't know. I guess, I don't know how much articulation I was expecting, but let me see. Let me get this in there. Okay. There we go. Yeah. It actually moves. It's pretty good. It's still in there. That's pretty good. Yeah. It's got the bicep. There's no butterfly. This piece comes off. Although I'm afraid what's under it, but this piece comes off. I'm not gonna take that off. And there he goes in his majesty. Lionel, Lord of the Thundercats. We're gonna have to do something about this head because I'm not feeling that. Oh yeah. And then of course you got the Sword of Omens, fully extended. The Eye of Thundera. This would be dope if I messed with it, but I'm not gonna mess with it because this is rare. This is something that probably costs more than a figure at this point. But you know, I don't know. This is dope, bro. I'm really enjoying this. I'm glad y'all tuning in. He also comes with an extra set of hands, and I'm gonna guess those hands is well, we'll see what's up with them. Hold on a sec. So of course, upon further inspection, Bandai, being Bandai, the goats that they are, gave us the gripping. So we got the gripping sword hand, so you could always do the give me sight beyond sight, you know what I'm saying? Eye of Thundera, give me sight beyond sight. Whatever, we'll figure it out when we do the focus, but you can see it, it's there. Thunder. I love this thing. I wish I had the screaming head. I know there was an SDCC version that had the screaming head, but yeah, we didn't get that. So I've had this for so long. I can't believe his head's loose like that. It is what it is. We'll figure it out. But anyway, thanks for tuning in. That is Lionel, Lord of the Thundercats. Try to get him in some interesting poses. I already have a Tigra, so we'll try to put that together. See, homie's missing a screaming head. That's what he needs. He needs a screaming head. You know what I'm saying? Anyhow, Lionel, Lord of Thundercats. It's dope, bro. Stay up. Thanks for tuning in. Toyo!